So hi, I'm Jen Stuff, and my family and I decided that this Meet a We thing triggered something in our hearts and in our minds, and so we decided to sign up for the first Meet a We dinner. We were a little nervous. We didn't know where we were going, but it turned out really great. We had a great time. We met new people that we didn't know, which was just so important for our family to show our children that this is kind of what we're moving towards, this community in church, but then also out of church. People that you can do life with, people that will love our children, children that we can come alongside and love, and just have that family aspect, even though we're not related. And you feel like this is a safe place to be authentic and not hide behind a mask or what you feel like you're supposed to say or do. And together, we can kind of figure this road out and loving people for where they are right then.
Hi, I'm Jordan Laddig.
Hi, I'm Logan Laddig, Jordan Laddig's son.
We went to the community supper, and he ended up in the car thinking that maybe he was gonna come across a girl he knew at school, but I'll let him tell you what happened.
Dad and I were in the car, and my grandma and my mom and my sister were in the car, and I just thought that she was gonna be there because she goes to this church, she goes to the same school. So when we got up to the door, she opened up the door, and her name was Sophia.
You know, when you first come into a place, you just wonder if you're gonna have anybody you really know, or are you gonna connect with anybody? And when we showed up, Steve and his wife were very friendly. It was a very warm environment where people could actually talk. You feel like God is in the room, and you feel that you're all family. And with this church, it's been like that since the day we walked in.
Hi, I'm Lynette Donnelly, and my husband and I, Mike, have attended here for about 10 years. And we had the Meet a We, the first announcement for a dinner. We thought, let's check it out, let's just see. And there were two young African girls sitting next to me. One was named Chat, and the one sitting right next to me, I believe, was Nelva. Just delightful, beautiful young girls here in America, going to school, very bright.
Hi, I'm Chat Gamba, and I found out about the Meet a We dinners through the sermon that was given that day at Fellowship, and it just really struck my heart. I actually went with my friend Nelva. She's from Gabon. Through the dinner, we just had such a great time together, just sharing a meal from, different cultures.
Greg asked us what was going on in our lives. Well, what was God doing at this moment in our lives? And then I said, well, I married 4 children, 7 grandchildren, and I accepted Jesus into my life when I was 7 years old, and I can still feel the power of the Holy Spirit washing over me that day.
We all shared, and Nelva was the last person to share. She had grown up in a Christian family, but then she was just always so rebellious about not wanting to always go to church and all of that stuff. So she personally didn't feel like she knew a lot about the Bible. And so, the lady beside her, she was like, well, do you think that you would like to take the next step in your faith and in your walk with Christ? And she was like, well, that's something that had actually been on her mind.
At first she prayed by herself, and I believe in her home language, which is French. And then she prayed, and I would lead her. I would say, Father, please forgive me of my sins, and she would say that. And after it was over, she was just beaming from ear to ear. It was September 9th, 2017. She was given a Bible that night.
That was just such an amazing moment because none of us saw that coming. I jokingly said, welcome to the family, sister, because I was really excited for her. With Fellowship, it's such a big church. And so for me, it's a reason to keep coming because you see these people that you're basically sharing a walk with as well, like in your faith. It's a good environment to be in when you know that you have people that care about you and people that know you on a personal basis.
In a church this size, it's really easy to come sit in one of the sections and listen to the word, sing, pray, and leave, and then not even think about it. I feel like it's really important for this to be sustainable, that people are plugged in, that they say, oh, I do know this person and they care about me. And I'm not just coming here Sunday to hear from the stage, I'm actually developing relationships. And once that happens, I feel like God's power is just unleashed even more than it is in the church, because that person now has hope and guidance to, be that person to somebody else.
And I would highly recommend you take that step, even if you seem like, I just can't do it. Try it one time. I guarantee you, if you at least try it, you'll feel some type of connection with somebody there.